let's get a message for my subbies. Alright guys, let's see. By the way, any and all donations and bookings today and tomorrow are going straight into tarot decks that I want to get. So just in case you would like to book something, just know that it's going towards, basically going right back into the collective, okay guys? But I view it as a birthday gift because I love new decks, okay? And I feel that itch for some new decks, y'all. Okay, so it's a good time. So if you feel inclined to contribute at all, I just want to say thank you in advance, and thanks for being a subscriber, period. All right, guys, let's hop right into it, shall we? If you have a noise sensitivity, cover your ears. Are there any significant numbers here for this message, Spirit? Ooh, Divine Feminine number again. We keep getting this. 13. Okay, so somebody could be born on the 13th, be life path 4, be born on the 31st, or be 31 years old. Let's get one more. 1328 or 2813 could be like a unit, an address, the last four of a social, last four of a phone number. Somebody could be born in 82, or they could be 28 or be life path 1. April 28th, April 1st, April 10th could be significant. October 13th, October 31st, October 4th could be significant. Play around, y'all. Let's get one on the big die. What's up, subby channel? Alright, guys. 21. Okay, so 2821 or 2128 sounds like an address or something like this. Just play around with it. Somebody could be life path 3. So we got 1, 3, and 4. Okay. March 28th could be significant. March 10th, March 1st. March 13th, March 4th, as well as December 28th, December 10th, December 1st, December 13th, December 31st, December 4th. Could be significant dates, okay? Let's get some initials, first, middle, last. N as in Nicole. D as in Darren. M as in Monica. This could be about a divine masculine and a divine feminine. Somebody could be like a doctor. Okay, let's see. Let's tap in. What house is significant? Capricorn energy. You could be Capricorn, you could be dealing with one, or this could just be about what the house represents, which is career, reputation, professional achievement, moral condition, direction, life goals, prestige, and position. It's associated with Saturn, and that's all about where you learn to operate within the limitations of society. It's about responsibility and rules, fears, obstruction, and limitations. It's father energy, teacher energy. Okay. What house do we need more of? House 4. Cancer energy. We could need more nurturing, mother energy, family roots, foundation supporting you in your activities. So maybe somebody might feel like they need more support from their family or their immediate circle or their parents, okay? More understanding, more love, more emotional support, more encouragement. This is also associated with the moon, which is all about how we express our purpose and everyday activities through our emotions, attitudes, habits, and general moods. It's how we adapt to our environment. So maybe somebody needs more adaptability, or maybe they can't because they don't feel like they have a lot of support. I don't know. Let's find out. Okay. Let's get something on the astro dice. Okay. Somebody's Venus can be in Leo. So somebody could like to love hard, big, loyal, you know, pull out the stops. This could be somebody that's into PDA, into having fun, keeping things lively, passionate, you know, romantic, big or go home type energy. A lot of fire here. We're getting Aries now and Uranus. I feel like somebody's very like a dominant attitude, I feel like, when it comes to the way they express themselves or how they their individuality. Like there's some kind of dominant energy to it, or bold energy, or leadership quality. It could even be considered confrontational to some, possibly. Or this could be the person that people go to for, like, you know, when you need somebody in your corner, you need somebody to speak for you, or you need somebody to defend you, you know what I'm saying? Let's get one more. It's all fire, y'all. Whoa. We got Sag, Leo, and Aries. That is definitely significant. It has to be. So something fiery is going on here. There could be somebody that has a south node in Sagittarius, or there could be a Sag in their south node. You know, playing it safe in their comfort zone, not going towards their soul's purpose, and just, you know, settling or something. Maybe somebody feels like expanding their consciousness. So something I was channeling earlier, I'm not going to mention everything because I did mention I'm going to save that for the public live. But I feel like there's this energy of, it's like your reality, which is the real one, challenges somebody's false reality. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, this is somebody who I feel like doesn't want to, like, learn anything new, because it's like, they already know that you know what the frick you're talking about or what you're doing, and it's like they just want to block it out, y'all. They're so pissed off about it. They wish they never ran into it. I don't know if this is like a karmic or a third party, or like just your person that went dark. I don't know who this is, but it's like they just like, they're weak, basically, is what I'm saying. Okay, let's just leave it at that. What's up, everybody? If you're new here, welcome. If not, welcome back. I'm Misunderstood Siren. I'm an energy reader, and I have messages for you. To all my subscribers, thank you. Welcome in. I think you get a free preview. We are about to tap in and find out what is going on in this message before we go to the public live. Okay, what's up, Adele? Yeah, these messages have been really good lately. Like, I've even rewatched like a couple of them, and they're like really detailed. So I don't know if that's Mercury retrograde or what, but thank you. It's in technically 1 hour, because I'm from Illinois originally. So it's 2 hours ahead there. So it's 11 p.m. So in an hour, technically it's my birthday. Thank you. Okay, so innocence in reverse, y'all. Yeah, that's why. This person's guilty, and they want their freedom, and they don't care like how destructive or how it affects other people. It's like you've had to adapt because of this energy in a way that required a lot of energy and strength, because something probably wasn't fair to you or something like this. But now they're upset. It's like they were upset about you already, and now they're upset about your strength. It's like there's nothing you can do right. This person will always just, like, it's because I think they're like envious or something. I don't know. Yeah. It's because you move quickly, and you're so authentic, and you're so clear. You could have, you know, a direct channel to the divine. This person doesn't want to reflect because they think that will bring misfortune, or they're going to see that their life is unlucky and that they're not protected. And there's things that they don't want to purge. And so they're just taking these risks. Living in some kind of, you know, like, I don't know, the Matrix, y'all. That's what it feels like. It feels like the Matrix. Hold up, y'all. All of a sudden I got sniffly. You better not. You better not. Do not get allergies or sniffles right now. I'm not having it. So it is said, so it will not be. Okay. So let's see, y'all. December could be significant. February and January. Let's see. What's the overall spiritual energy with this one? What is the overall spiritual energy with that song, please? Okay. Yeah, hypocrisy. Exactly. Moral imperfection. So it's like this person's options is either stay lazy and like tapped out of reality in their own, you know, illusions, or it's despair and schmooze side energy. So that's why they choose to stay in this lazy energy, disconnected. Yeah, because they could have tried to do some kind of impossible plan. And here you are looking eloquent here with this fountain of wisdom energy. So they're a slave to whatever they did. They're a slave to their illusions. They're a slave to, yeah, this could be like some kind of dark group here. I don't know if they're into like crime or cons or like, you know, a Smex group or like, you know, Giroux group. I don't know. They could like drink together. I don't know what this is. It's all 3D based. It's like, this is like a group where somebody could go where they know they're not going to be judged. In fact, they'll probably be on some kind of pedestal because even this person has their life more together than like these types of feminines and like these types of people, y'all. Yeah, but I feel like the problem is this person's jealous of how someone feels about you. They can tell that somebody drifts off and like thinks about you. They can tell that something's different with this person. So they could deny all day that they don't have feelings for you anymore. Or it's like, why do you always bring up the collective? By the way, 222 could be significant. 1122. It's like one person lives in love and wisdom and one person lives in this jealous energy. It's like one is childish and then there's you. I feel like that's way more like mature and ascended, and it's like you're so eloquent, you have, and this is making this person just like hate themselves. Okay, like they can't stand it. The letter D could be significant. J. So somebody here could be into music or something creative or something. Okay, what is going on with this? Yeah, it's like they know that like this person still has some kind of soft spot for you, but they know not to like say anything in front of this person or this group because they're really like low vibrational. And maybe when this person left you, they thought that they wanted this group or to work with these people or like this karmic, but I feel like, I don't know, lately or something, they've been thinking about what they gave up. Yeah. Somebody knows something deep down inside, that's why. They know that they should be there with you. They know. They know they did some F shit here. They're supposed to co-create with you and be flexible here. But I feel like you're kind of like done with this because they would have had to go the distance and there's like some toxic feminine energy around this. Yeah, whatever it is, it's not fated. The fates don't approve. Like, but they did this, so it's like they weren't thinker in reverse. Yup, that's the vibe. Okay, that's unfortunate, y'all. I don't know. Okay, let's see. I feel like they think about like what would my life look like right now if I was still with the collective. Like comparing, you know. This person could be having some financial struggles, yo. Let's see. Yeah, Knight of Cups in reverse. This is somebody that wants to give up on this player lifestyle, but they really like totally gave up their control or lost control, going the wrong direction, causing obstacles, maybe leaving a relationship incomplete. being an opportunist has led to the Wheel of Fortune in reverse for this person, and they're really thinking hard. It's like, maybe I should like give up on this like love bombing, sleeping around. Like I didn't have any boundaries. Yeah, here you are, the Empress, the star. They're very sad about this. They fantasize about you. King of Pentacles. They made a decision to hold back from you and go silent is what I'm getting. Well, really though. Wow. Yeah, I'm also getting Taurus, Libra, Aquarius, Sagittarius, Pisces, Cancer, Earth energy. All right, let's tap into the tarot, shall we? Let's see what's going on. This person's sad. Like when they're alone, which is rarely ever, because I feel like whoever they're around or whoever people they're around, it's like they're very like smothering, is what I'm getting. And I feel like that's on purpose because they don't want this person to think of you. And if it's like that, why the hell are you with this person then? Obviously, like, it's like they don't care at all about the fact that there's a reason that that's happening. It's like they just don't want it to happen, period. It's weird. It's like, hello, how pick me can you possibly get? Can't you see that this person's like not prospering? I feel like this person, when they stay around these people or this karmic, it's like they stay like so much more immature, y'all. I feel like you are this person's stability. That's what I feel like. Okay, let's find out what's happening here. I'm gonna use the Doodle Tarot. Feeling the vibe. Alright, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, Archangels, Ancestors, and the Most High. Calling on you to channel your ancient wisdom, your guiding light, your strength, your clarity with intention towards our blessed North nodes. Please help me bring forth the most important messages for my current Atlantis subscribers collective. Clear, concise, and precise. I will interpret these messages from the heart, from the soul. Any negative energy interference, please return to the sender. And on behalf of the subbies channel and myself, we love you, we thank you, we trust you, Spirit. I feel like somebody's literally watching you get what you deserve. I don't know if they're seeing it online or they're hearing about it or they're fantasizing about it. Because it's like, I don't know why this is hitting them now. Like, what's going on? Yeah, the Lovers. What? Come on now, y'all. I'm going to throw these cards. Yeah, they want to make the... They're thinking about this offer and coming out of their shell, but they feel like it's a missed opportunity or they're not going to get this chance. And now it's like a one day whimsical someday. Yeah, because of this closed cycle. They closed a cycle on the Lovers. This person still loves you. It's a weird, odd version of love, but in their mind, it's like, I don't know if they've ever felt this way, or maybe in a long time. They've never felt that way about a person, and that was really overwhelming for this energy. Yeah, you know this. You know that this person is immature and lacks leadership. They could be a bit intimidated of you, especially because your intuition. It's like they can't hide anything from you. You trigger their ego. You make them feel small without trying to, because you're so authentic and you don't sweep stuff under the rug like these other people. This could have had to do with a marriage or the idea of marriage or like a title or status or just like the advice that you give. Or could have to do with a Taurus or some of you. I'm getting Gemini, Taurus, Sagittarius, Capricorn out here so far. It's all major arcana. Yeah, deep down somebody's indecisive or they feel like they might be in denial. They know this is just like such a tough decision because it's like either I go and I take control over my life because I know that the collective is leaving. Like this is kind of like an impasse where if I don't do something now, even now, I don't know if I have a chance, but if I don't say or do something now, it's like I'm never going to live this down. They're trying to think about, like, if they should close the cycle out that they're in now or not. In the past, it's like you made this person feel strong. In the past, you could have made a decision to be strong and follow your intuition, which could have, you know, made you feel really burnt out. It could have, like, been way out of your comfort zone, because you could have had to, like, really work hard to get to a place where you got the recognition you deserved, only to have a wishy-washy energy around you. And it's like this person you could have felt like this person almost like would prefer to misunderstand you, like it's easier for them or something. You could have felt like unseen by this person. You could have felt like this person didn't see your strengths, probably because you gave them, you know, a Page of Cups type of love, probably because they had the privilege of, like, having such a sweet side of you. But just because you're kind doesn't mean you're nice, you know what I mean? And I feel like this person mistook your kindness for, like, just weak or something. But you're really strong here. In the past, somebody was feeling strong to give you what you deserve, but then what happened here? They left. Why? They abandoned this. Why? Because of the truth? Because you're a star? Because you were healing? Because of your authenticity, your faith, what you believe in? Yeah, it made them feel like you were incompatible. You know this. You could have felt like this was bringing problems to their social life back home, or, you know, maybe people didn't want this person to work with you, and so they just finally just submitted to doing what people wanted them to do. Yeah. This person has shadow work to do. They could have people around them that need to do shadow work. This person has, like, a fear from childhood. And I don't know if that ties into like I don't know if you were becoming successful in the past and that's when somebody walked away. Like, maybe you were getting a lot of attention, you were healing, and I don't know why this person, maybe, I don't know if this person, like, was with somebody in the past where they started to get fame or recognition, or, like, they started to heal and then they were left behind or something, but there's some kind of fear here. Yeah. Maybe their parent left them behind when they would get more popular or more attention. Yeah, 5 of Pentacles. Okay. So that's their fear of childhood. So I don't know if, like, the more you shine your light, the more insecure this person would feel. But, like, this person just needed to heal, not take their energy back. Unfortunately, though, their conscious is kicking in, and they're thinking about how they could have, like, built a whole legacy with you. What's the strength? Queen of Cups, your sweetheart. You're caring, you're empathetic, you're loving, you're like the perfect mother energy if you were to have kids, or if you are a mother. You're very intuitive here. I'm getting the High Priestess and the Queen of Cups. I mean, yeah, that's like you're damn near psychic. So this person probably felt, like, very seen, very, like, in a way that they weren't ready to be. Because even if they, like, would lie to you, you would probably know that they're lying. Like, even, and this could be, like, a skilled liar, y'all. It's like, you could be waiting on something. Maybe something in your intuition tells you that, like, your ships are going to come in, or, like, this person's eventually going to reach out or something. You could have, like, a lot of support and happy energy around you, or, like, you could have found, like, a soul tribe energy, And it's like this person, knowing that you are being supported by everybody, it's like this is the kind of person that they could struggle with individual views, and they could like try to get confirmation through asking other people what they see or what they think about you or other people or situations. And it's like, if you're somebody that somehow they're seeing other people recognize you, other people give you support. Let's just say, I'll use myself as an example, okay? This is the easiest way for me to explain. It's almost like if my ex were to see my, we were in no contact, and all of a sudden he checked out my TikTok, right? This TikTok. And he's seeing, holy crap, like, you have 11,000 followers, and I just checked, and none of this was a thing last year. Like, you have, like, all these people supporting you. You have all these friends now. You seem happy. Like, it's kind of like that energy. And it's like, this person feels like you don't... It's like, why would you think of them when you have all these other people? But it's not that. It's because of how they've conducted themselves, obviously. But it's like, this person, they're in, like, a woe is me energy. This person wants to... This is a bad backfire because they move forward with something and protected some kind of relationship with a Queen of Wands energy, but this is a bad backfire because something was an injustice. It could have had to do with your talent or your work or your effort. Something was unfair because you were honest, you were protective, you were intelligent, you worked hard, you could be self-employed, some of you could be very ambitious, but something unfair happened. They moved forward and had some kind of a family maybe with someone else, or they, started some kind of roots with somebody or something. It's just, yeah, you intuit this. That an opportunity came up and they just like left. Some kind of business opportunity. Yeah, King of Wands. They shouldn't have taken this offer though. Or they're thinking that. They're wondering if they should have or shouldn't have. They should have protected this relationship, but they could be like standing up to a Queen of Wands, like a fire sign or somebody that against their mother who wants to move forward even more with some kind of injustice. They could be finally like speaking up a bit. Maybe their parents or their mom doesn't like you or some kind of mother figure. Yeah, they want to leave. They view this person as a saboteur, a devil, somebody that is possessive but non-committal on top of it, and like defensive and has no follow-through and steals and lies and scams and cheats and wants to dominate everything and control everything. They could be in denial that you're leaving this behind, like for real, like, there could have been so many failed attempts with this. Somebody's hope and or fear is that they're going to have the strength to give an empress what they deserve and move forward after an injustice regarding what should have been a celebration or a marriage. Maybe they got married to somebody, y'all, to a stalker, or based on lies and cruel, malevolent head game behavior. What's the possible outcome? Yeah, beneficial change. Yeah, it's like you could be, okay, this person, there could have been a feminine competing with you, whether energetically or literally just like in the background. But you just wouldn't compete. Like, you're not going to do that. You're not going to be part of some battle fatigue, okay? This person could have wanted you to be like oppressed or suppressing your feelings, but I feel like you weren't going to be part of a conflict here. It's like you made a decision unsure at the time, but you made the decision to walk away and find a way to be strong enough to deal with this, because somebody wasn't going to make a sacrifice. And in order for it to work between you two, they have to make some compromises or sacrifices. They would have had to be more flexible or something here. And they just were resisting. They were stalling. And it turned out at the end of the day that they made you a sacrifice, which was needless, because it wasn't necessary. Because out of all the people in this dynamic, I feel like you're the only one that does respect boundaries, as long as there's clarity. It's like you're probably the only person that has enough respect or dignity for yourself to not be a bugaboo or have, you know, your 2 cents that isn't unsolicited advice or whatever. It's like, dude, if I'm unwanted, that's fine. Are you saying you don't want me in your life at all, though? Like that, I feel like you could know that this person was stalling and causing delays because they didn't really know what they wanted. Probably because they had a lot of people in their ear, as well as the fact that they come from a different lifestyle or background, or like maybe their family didn't like you. I don't know what the deal is, but it's like, it's something. Yeah, it should have been a celebration. But people were talking shit about them marrying you or being in a marriage. People were like having shit to say here. They did something impulsive because of gossip, I think. Yeah, they're unhappy because of your boundaries and your hard work and your title or whatever, while they're dealing with hard times with money, sadness, sorrow, trying to heal from this heartbreak, but feeling exhausted. Yeah, they're going through hardship right now, watching you win. Damn, I don't know what's going on with this person, but they could have made a bad investment here. They could feel like they literally ruined their life. Something about their family, dude, keeps coming up. So, yeah, they feel bad. They took an offer. They might have gotten married for money, or they might have literally chose that option because they thought because of a fear. And maybe somebody in their family, somebody was doing some magician in reverse energy. One of their friends or a third party. And because of this, they hid the truth that they actually, they actually felt like this was a soulmate connection. But they didn't want to be the person that said that, because it's like everybody would pounce on them and like have some shit to say or shame them or embarrass them. So they just started to keep quiet and hide and feel unsure about their feelings for you. So they're watching you go onto your new beginning, new love, new business, new abundance, new opportunity. Like, they just know, and you have control over your life. You have all this confidence, this willpower, and here they are dealing with horrible the devil, basically, who confused them. They confused their journey, fed into their addiction, sabotaged them through addiction. Ugh, it's like dangling a carrot to somebody that's sober. You know what I mean? And their money could be really fucked up, y'all, from being in this energy. Yeah, my God, not good energy. We're getting Temperance in reverse, Justice in reverse, Knight of Swords in reverse, Knight of Wands. This person's very mature around their family, but they took a leap of faith because of their family. So I don't know, that's where they were guided, and I guess they didn't listen to your guidance. So that's your reading. This person is missing you. They're feeling like they might have made the wrong decision. They could be arguing with some people, because it's like there might be somebody in this dynamic that still wants to pressure them into doing something sneaky or deceptive with you, or pressure them into continuing to oppress you, or just like not showing you any respect. But it's like they don't really want to do that anymore. So they might be standing up for themselves a bit. I don't know how far that's going to really go in your connection, but it's like, yeah, She lost job and house as of current time in real time. Wow. So this is spot on. Wow. Yeah. Well, Libra energy, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Taurus, Gemini here. Sagittarius again. Sagittarius again, heavy on the Sag. I'm getting Taurus, Gemini, Cancer. I'm getting Virgo. This person feels really lonely. They could have really lost their way, y'all, since you. Gemini again. Taurus, Libra again. Leo, Aquarius, Capricorn. Still contacting me that I don't know. Oh God, scammers, y'all. Don't. Just don't. Because real spiritualists, they don't really do that. They're not like tacky like that. You know what I mean? We feel uncomfortable. Most spiritualists are kind of modest and, you know, sensitive about that. They want people to come to them because it's already like a sensitive thing being a spiritualist. You know what I mean? And we don't want to just come to anyone with that. Yeah. So that's what I'm getting, guys. That's where we're at. That's what the F is going on in the background or whatever. All right. So, right. It's really weird too. They keep asking for my permission. Yeah, because that's the thing. You need to give permission for them to access your auric field, spiritually. Like, they can spy on you, but like if you're protected, there could be repercussions. But if you give them permission, there aren't. And then they can penetrate your auric field and they can start with their bullshit if they want to. But I feel like most of us here in this channel, or at least my goal is for most of you to be so ascended that you just immediately smell the bullshit a mile away. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that's where we're at, y'all. I'm going to, at this time, I'm going to ask you guys first if anybody would like a mini or a full read. I am available, and you guys get first dibs on that before we switch over to the live. No pressure at all. I'm just throwing it out there. Okay. And like I said, all bookings today and tomorrow, as well as gifts or whatever, because it's my birthday, it's like I'm going to throw it all back into new decks, okay? Because I'm getting like this itch for new decks, y'all. I love new decks. Yeah, don't allow it. Like, I feel like you've surpassed that. I feel like you're on a new timeline. And it's hard because I feel like they might have done something just impulsive without really taking time to think on their own about it. It's like they were just doing it because it was more comfortable, it was more, you know, familiar, and everybody was pressuring them. But I don't think they're happy. I feel like they feel lonely. I feel like they feel confused inside of it. And it's like when you're in that kind of position, it's like you can't really talk to anybody because they burned you. None of them want to hear about you. It's like suffering in silence energy. Yeah, it sucks. So I don't know. If you feel kind enough, send a prayer for this person. But yep, that's where we're at, y'all. All right, I'm gonna switch over to the regular live. So if anybody wants to come join me, okay, let's go over there. All right, guys. And until next time, love and light, which is in 2 seconds, okay? But if you missed this subscribers read, don't worry, I'm going to be posting it by tomorrow, so you'll be able to check it out again. All right, guys, I'm switching over.